Welcome. Your spirit guides have a message for you today about some kind of personal release, personal transformation. Ooh, Crossroads, choose your way. Little Red Riding Hood, interesting. With our wolf here, we've got the owl, we've got your divine judgment, your intuition, your psychic sensibilities. Time to blossom. Hedge of thorns with sleeping beauty here. The early bird catches the worm. We have the weaver of the web. So we do have this energy of the Norns, the weavers of fate. This release energy that I've got is from, the pre-shuffle, tuning into your energy, and all of these cards kind of saying the same thing, that I'm getting quite a big, bold, personal releasing. I just saw 111 on the timer, which is an angel number about taking notice, like right here, right now, checking into how this energy of releasing yourself from a self-imposed cage, how that's resonating with you. Where are you keeping yourself stuck, keeping yourself hidden? Keeping yourself in some sort of cage. Eight of Swords to the Fool. It's time to release yourself from something that no longer serves you. Could be, a boundary that you've erected in the past to protect yourself, protect your heart, protect your personal peace in some way. But that boundary that you created in the past has now become an uncomfortable fit. 222 on the timer, which is trusting that you're in the right place at the right time. And you're at the right place at the right time for this beautiful opportunity to come in with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a love offer and or an offer that you will love. I feel like with our Seven of Pentacles here and the Two of Wands, this is something that you have been dreaming of, you've been hoping for, and you've been wondering if it will ever happen. We see these giant pumpkins here. Interesting, because pumpkins, like the pumpkin plant, is voracious. It will grow like a rampant weed, but naturally the pumpkin does take some time to ripen. However, you are ripe now. You are ripe and ready for this change. Interesting that that's in reverse. Thoughts. So interesting, just this link here between these two cards and the thoughts that's ended up on the bottom. You've been musing on something, you've been thinking about something. And it's like, oh, there it is. Like, oh, here it is. And it comes with this Knight of Cups energy here. And you have the chance, I'll leave this one over here, to release yourself, oh my gosh, wow, to release yourself from some self-imposed cage. Getting Cinderella energy again here with our mouse, all of the animal spirits, inner child, perhaps something that, something about your upbringing, something about like a wounded inner child. I feel like our inner child can get wounded at any point in our life. We have this very innocent, hopeful, expansive, explorative, creative energy within us, our inner child, and at any time in our life that can be affected. Suddenly we're like, oh, like this child's been put to work, the chimney sweep. Look at the difference between this child that feels super taken care of, like loved, cherished, held, safe, to this child who is wearing the worries of the world on their shoulders. So, and just so interesting, our animal energies coming in. We've got the cat stalking the rat here. An area that you felt something happened somewhere along the way, as it does to all of us really, most of us, that caused you worry, caused you fear, and caused you to erect this shield, this armor, so that hopefully you wouldn't get hurt in the same way again. 555 on the timer. And now is the time, like now is the opportunity for this to change. We're getting this Knight of Cups coming in. We're getting this offer for you to reveal yourself, to step into this aspect of yourself that you have kept caged for some time. Let's see what these are. On the bottom of this deck was the Chariot, so it's definitely time to move forward. Moving forward into your destiny from this poverty here, Five of Pentacles, energy of poverty, from feeling locked out. These people are going past a church, but the lights are on in the church. They could knock on that door. They could release themselves. They could seek solace in this bright light. And I'm getting like two Tree of Lives here. Two energies combining, you uniting with your destiny. Look at the door opening under here. This beautiful Hierophant. It's very divinely guided. Like this is a fated intervention. This is our, fairy godmother energy. Yeah, this Knight of Cups is this divine intervention. Very beautiful. She's showing you the way. She's saying you can go through this door that you have locked yourself out of, potentially since childhood or since an experience that really affected your inner child. Death on the bottom. It's this moment of powerful personal growth, personal change. Where are we going? We're going to go to here. Beautiful. It's the difference between these two. This is the opportunity that is presenting itself to you. It's this one, is it? Oh, the prayer. And you have hoped and prayed for this. If not consciously, your soul has been yearning for this. You have been musing on this for some time. But yeah, that energy of feeling locked out from it, not able to open that door to personal freedom. So this is a massive moment of personal growth. We all have these. They're all part of our story with our web here. Those moments that hurt and that we're afraid to venture into a similar terrain again. What if I get rejected? What if it doesn't work out? And yet the little mouse with our Cinderella coming through lately, maybe because of our fairy tale oracle that I've brought in for us, the energy around you is that you can and will be released from this self-imposed cage. Let's see what this one was. There was one secret card. Oh, oh yeah. Sagittarius, joy. Sagittarius is expansion, adventure, being willing to jump on the horse and ride it, being willing to take a chance in an area of your life that you have put up very strong, I guess boundaries isn't the right word, sort of very strong defense measures against, but this is the opportunity that is coming in with our Knight of Cups. It's like, you know, our divine goddess energy here. It's like our fairy godmother is like, if you want to, if you are ready, you can cross that threshold now with this offer that's coming in, this opportunity. And you may feel a little bit small, you may feel a bit vulnerable, and naturally you will, because this has hit your inner child. This has hit your sense of safety and well-being and being taken care of in your world. But here it is. I mean, the Chariot and the Sagittarius jumping on the horse, here it is. Like, whoop, whoop, there it is. Kind of energy, that song. Here it is. The door is opening. And you can be free of this defensive measure. You see it. It may be in your world right now. Here's our free horse here. Just noticing the hazel eye here. I have hazel eyes. It's like your true nature. You know, the hazel mimicking the greens. And this almost would be like a crow feather, this black feather. So this is your intuition. This is your psychic senses saying, whoop, there it is. You know, like, here it is. Here's your opportunity. You see it, but naturally you are a bit wary of, I actually got the words taking the bait. You know, like, this is you right now. You're like at a crossroads, or you're about to be. Your psychic senses are like, whoop, there it is. Here's my opportunity, you know, to receive my glass slipper. Here's Cinderella, you know, to receive that which I've locked myself out of, that which I've been yearning for a long time, probably. But you're like, but what if there's a wolf? You know, what if it's a wolf in sheep's clothing with our little Red Riding Hood, the wolf here? Interesting, just that, you know, do I take the bait? So the energy here is that this is a genuine offer, and it's coming in like from the divine, even if it's coming in through a person, through an event or whatever. This is coming through as divine intervention from your fairy godmother, you know, and the little mice coming in to help Cinderella out of her cage that she's been stuck in. And it's the wounded inner child that is having you feeling like, do I take the bait? You know, like, will I let myself get hurt again? You see what's coming through? Because in the past, I've been hurt. I've been left out in the cold. I've been rejected. I've felt, you know, a sense of poverty through whatever this kind of scenario is. And that's why you're sort of like, you know how he's kind of looking away, like he's looking at what he wants, but he's also like, his stance is looking away. He's like, oh, is this a trap? You know, you get what I mean, eh? But what's coming through your higher self, your higher guidance, and I'm getting like divine intervention. Like, this is an offering from the universe, from your higher self, from your highest self, to cross the threshold again and free yourself from this self-imposed cage. Powerful. This is powerful. This is something that you yearn for. Your inner child yearns for this freedom to take the bait, you know, to take the opportunity, to move with freedom and with purpose over here. Look at this cornucopia of abundance here. All the stars and the moon in the canopy. Look at all the stars here with the pentacles. You definitely want this. You want this. On the bottom of the deck of these ones was this one. It's kind of, you know, a little bit Yellow Brick Road with Wizard of Oz. It's like taking the chance, following the pathway and the opportunity that is presented to you with Neptune and imagination, linking up with Sagittarius, you know, with hope, with trust, balancing out your fear with hope and optimism of the Sagittarius energy, you know, and following the dream with Neptune, believing that it's possible for you. The key is this here, balancing out those, you know, the fear, balancing out the fear that is coming from your wounded inner child with hope for the future, and this stepping into your true self, like allowing yourself to experience that again, but this time in a very beautiful, balanced, harmonious, you know, self-loving way. And there's like an energy of like, I'm a believer, like, you know, with Sagittarius, the joy, it's like I'm a believer in this dream, this Neptunian dream here. Let's see what these two are. Main, female. It's interesting, her like facial expression. She's received the rose. She receives the invitation, the opportunity. However, it's similar energy here. She's just a little bit doubtful. It's like, do I accept this opportunity again when in the past it has hurt? You know, I've pricked my finger on the thorns. Let's see what this one in reverse is. Thief. In reverse. It's almost like, don't take this away from yourself. Don't take this opportunity away from yourself out of fear alone, out of the wounded inner child alone. Because with Libra coming through, you can balance out the fear with the hope and the optimism, because this is something you truly desire, you truly hope for. And, you know, with our inner child coming in, it's, you know, this is important to you, this very important healing for you to cross the threshold, to open that door again, to move towards the light, rather than keeping yourself stuck out in the cold. We're going to leave this message here. I'm going to leave the cards here just for a moment, just so that you can muse on what's coming through, allowing what has risen up in your body and in your mind and in your heart to fully reveal itself to you. Like, what are the ways that you're keeping yourself stuck, keeping yourself trapped, keeping yourself thinking that you're keeping yourself safe, when in fact you're keeping yourself locked out from a certain experience due to a painful experience in the past.